What is a spiritual awakening? Now, I get asked this a lot. I also get asked by people, how do I know if I've had a spiritual awakening? Well, the easy answer is if you are remotely interested in anything to do with the mind, body, and spirit, whether it's crystals, tarot cards, going for readings, reading books and talking to the angels, literally just even being curious about that means that you are awake. Now, what is that awakening like? Well, that is such an individual thing. So for me, I have been into this since I was 4 or 5 years old. Don't ask me how or why, because my family are definitely muggles and not into this, okay? Um, but I just had two burning questions as a kid that I'm still looking into now. They're my main drivers. Why are we here? And what happens when we die? And that's a really massively big rabbit hole, let me tell you. Now, I also had strange experiences as a child. I would have presences in my room. I didn't actually see them, but I would feel them, and I would have sleep paralysis, which meant that I was wide awake, but I couldn't move. And it was just like, oh my God, what's going on? Okay. And that was a bit freaky when I was 4 or 5 years old. So I put the lid on that for a few years and then had to wake it all up again. But people have awakenings for all sorts of reasons. So people come to me when they've lost a loved one because they want to have a reading and see if their loved one's on the other side, whether they're okay, is there any message, just all the normal stuff really. And so for them, that loss may just be what's made them go, oh my God, I need answers. Oh my God, there needs to be more to life than this. I can't bear to think that there's not more than this. For some people, they might just be at a real crisis point or a crossroads, and they'll come to me for a reading. And through that reading, that will make them want to start looking deeper into their spirituality for answers. Okay. Sometimes people get given a gift voucher and they might come to me for some past life regression or a reading. And that will be enough to make them go, whoa, there is more to this life, this planet than I realized. Okay. So whether it's subtle and you've just been fascinated by crystals ever since you can remember, or whether you've gotten into talking to the angels, or whether you've lost somebody, or whatever it is that has drawn you to the psychic and the spiritual, the the mind, body, spirit, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. All of that is just the universe's, your soul team's way of waking you up. Sometimes you might have freaky stuff like I did, like you have dreams that become true, or you get lots of really weird deja vu where stuff keeps happening. You're like, oh my God, this has happened before. This is really weird. Or you might get visitations, or you might be getting messages or lots of intuitive hits and you don't know what to do with it. So this is what we're going to look at in video 2. So follow the link below, come and join me in video 2, and we will talk about that a bit more. But know that, just remember, if you are remotely interested in any of this, then you are awake. Okay.